of a Kenya Defence Forces soldier who has reportedly been held captive by Al-Shabaab militants for 9 years now is calling on the government to help them secure the release of their kin. It's coming after a recent video clip of the officer calling for the government's intervention was shared on social media platforms. In the video, Sergeant Abdullahi Isa Ibrahim claims he was among an unknown number of Kenyan soldiers captured by Al-Shabaab militants during the January 15, 2016 deadly attack at a KDF camp in El Ade, Somalia. NTV's Steve Kater now tells us how the video has reignited the hopes of the family who had given up and even conducted a burial for the soldier 4 years ago.
Ketra Abdullahi Isa, daughter to Sergeant Abdullahi Isa Ibrahim, has been replaying this video countless times now since it was shared with her Wednesday night. Tears roll down her cheeks freely. She is relieved that her father is actually alive, but on the other hand, she is anxious about how her father will be reunited with the family.
As a family, we have been depressed, confused, and do not know where we can go. For the last 8 years, we lost hope. We've been living like orphans. I sincerely beg Kenyans and the president precisely to help us bring my father home.
At the family home in Mailine Estate in Eldoret, friends, neighbors, and relatives streamed in after news went round that the sergeant was still alive. The family says after years of holding on to hope, they gave up, and on December 2020, they obtained this presumption of death certificate from the Kenya Defence Forces.
We all knew he was no more because we tried DNAs and everything. And it's not something we can blame anyone. It's just unfortunate it happened. We couldn't try to blame anyone because he was just doing his duty as a Kenyan military.
Ketra says that a month ago, she received a strange phone call from Somalia, and the person on the other end introduced himself as her father. Shocked, she tried to interrogate him, asking personal family questions, which she says he answered correctly. Still skeptical, Ketra requested for a video evidence.
I asked him, can you ask the guys if they can send us a photo of him or a video so we can start on a journey on how to help him? He said they will reach you. And surprisingly, after the month we talked to him, we got the video.
In the video, suspected to have been filmed and shared by the Al-Shabaab propaganda wing and seen by NTV, the now 61-year-old Abdullahi Isa Ibrahim narrates that he was a sergeant attached to the 9th Kenya Rifle Battalion, known as 9KR, based at the Eldoret Moi Barracks.
Nimeingia Somalia tarehe 1 Januari 2016 na nikakamatwa na Al-Shabaab tarehe 15 Januari 2016. Mheshimiwa Rais saidia sisi ili tuende tuungane na jamii zetu.
My words to my dad. Kama Mungu amekulinda hii miaka yote without us knowing you are alive, I believe you will come back. Do not lose hope.
Before the attack, the KDF, regarded as one of the best militaries in Africa, had ran a successful mission in Somalia for several years, since entering the country in 2011 under Operation Linda Nchi to flush out the terror group.
My name is Gershom Wasike.
Apart from Sergeant Abdullahi's video, another video of a Kenyan soldier, Garrison Wanyonyi Wasike, who hails from Trans Nzoia County, was also shared. It is exactly 9 years since that fateful morning of January 15, 2016, that saw Kenya suffer its largest military loss. And while some families got closure by burying the remains of their loved ones, it has been years of anguish for families such as that of Sergeant Abdullahi Ibrahim, whose kin were unaccounted for. Steve Keter, NTV, in Eldoret, Uasin Gishu County.
Meanwhile, the Kenya Defence Forces has responded to the claims in a statement released minutes ago by KDF Strategic Communication Office, which says that it has come to our attention that there are videos circulating on social media depicting interviews with KDF soldiers allegedly giving accounts of what may have happened at El Ade in 2016. Statement further says, whilst the authenticity of the video clips is yet to be verified, efforts to confirm the status and whereabouts of the soldiers that were unaccounted for have been ongoing. The military says in the intervening period, consistent communication has been maintained with the affected families of our gallant soldiers to provide regular updates and support as and when required. That is a statement by KDF's Strategic Communication Office just a few minutes ago. It is a story that we will continue to keep an eye on to make sure that we know what really is happening.